Well, hello, people. I think we are back. Hopefully for good. Let's share this one on X. Actually, let's pop out the chat. Hey, Kristen. How are you? We were just about to update the scores, and then my net went out on me. So, so having to restart this. Hey, ERTs, how are you? Oh, E, did you hear about Lorenzo? Hey, Outcast, correct. Your volume is low. There is. Oh, is that better? No, what happened? Apparently it is presumed that he died. No, he hasn't been in touch with anybody in 5 months. Some people that have ways of contacting him have tried nothing, and somebody found an obituary that matches names and places and all that. So, our brother in the Lord, Lorenzo Sleestack, has possibly went on to be with the Lord. I actually did a stream last night doing some honoring him. Okay, so I think we're back up. We got everything ready. We were just about to update the scores from last week. Um, yeah, for sure. So we do a silhouette game here now each week, guessing silhouettes of various characters based on certain things, whatever the topic. This week it's characters that first came out in 2014. Now, as I said, Outcast last week spent 100 points to put a silhouette in. Nobody got it, so he gets 100 points, more points for that. Well, he gets 200 points in total, but he went down 100 to 441. But now that put him up to 641, and he got two first place, so that's an extra 6 points. So he has 647 points. Now, Fitzchozo was here last week. He got two first place and two. Hey, Mike, did we get any confirmation about. Not any more than what we had yesterday. He got two first place and two last place, so that's 8 points. So 43. Oh, we need to be on Fitzchozo's. Change Fitzchozo's. And of course, this is this one here is for all the points for all the season, all this season. So 43. So Outcast is now moving up to first place. Ugh. And Fitzchozo is moving down to second place. And we had we had Posh here last week. And Posh got number one. So two number twos. So that's 4. So that's 7 points. And he got an 8-pointer. Or a 1-pointer, I should say. So that puts him up to 28. As soon as we get these scores updated, we will start. And we have Kieran for the first time. Kieran got 2 first place. So that's 6. And got another 6 points with 3 second place. So that's a total of 12 points. So we're going to have to move Mike through Matthew. Down. And we'll copy Mike's. Control C, Control V. We'll move the copied one up. And we'll go in there. Here, rename the layer. No alpha today. He's here. He was here at first. He's just trying to make himself something to eat while I am doing this update stuff. So there is that. There we go. $647. We gotta go up to Outcast here. Now Outcast is really pulling ahead of Alpha in the Hey! Let's see. Apparently something went wrong last time. Yes. Fizz got uh
I've returned.
hey! Yay! Fizz got 6 points last time. So he's up to 9. Oh, okay. So, and Posh is we set up by. He's at 28. We're just updating the scores here, and then we will get on with everything. 8. And we had to add somebody.
Ah, cool. More participants.
Oh, we forgot to do one minor thing in the other one. We're gonna bring Mike through, Matt down. We will copy Kieran and bring Kieran over here. There, but we do need to look to the top thing here and add in 13. Save. And we need to do the same on this one. Oh. Okay, so only 2 things need to update on this one. It's 47. And okay, we're almost ready to go.
All right.
Just 89. There we go. Save. Here we go. And we just need to save this as, oh, let's save this as a PNG. So it will update so everybody can see it updated in the normal format. Okay, and as we can see, the scoreboard has changed to reflect.
Cool.
And we need to go here, click on you. That way people can. Okay, is everybody ready? Because I don't know if I am.
I don't know about that guy over there. You know, he doesn't look ready.
As a joke, I should call them by their original hero names.
Maybe.
So, with this, today is, of course, heroes that debuted, or comic book characters that debuted in 2014. And it can be from any country, you know, so we are including manga as well. Not anime, just manga. Of course, that strictly the year 2014, and it can be Britain, it can be pretty much any country. And that's just due to there was very slim pickings for this year.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. Like,
Oh, I was expecting more.
Like the Wikipedia page had like 29. And then I was able to get a few from a few different other places. So to broadening maybe up to like 50, 40, somewhere between 40 and 50 characters I had to choose from. So not a lot of comic book characters, you know, for this list.
That's surprising.
So there is a very few to choose from. If people have done their research, this could possibly be a very high scoring game.
All right.
On the
Hope everyone's
participant.
ready.
So let's go with round one. Let's debut round one. So, any ideas who this might be, Alpha?
I can't see the screen. I can't see what you're showing.
Oh,
I don't know why.
probably because I didn't turn on my camera there. For
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Fitzgerald says, since neither DC nor Marvel created new mantles during that time, Fitzgerald said exactly, not surprising. DC and Marvel made less characters from the new millennium onward. Outcast says Spider-Gwen. Fitzgerald says Spider-Woman, Gwen Stacy.
Are there any other guests? Guesses?
Not yet. We do have. I'm not sure whether ERTs is still here, or whether Kieran is still here to guess. Or Mike.
Uh-oh.
So we'll give it a couple seconds.
Yeah, it took me a few seconds to figure out who this was. I may be wrong, but we'll all find out together.
And you did not see it as soon as the chat.
That's a good point.
My guess is on the right. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, well, I don't think anybody else is guessing. So who, like I said, we basically have Spider Gwen, Spider Woman, Gwen Stacy. Um, do you think that is correct, or do you believe it is wrong? Do you believe this is somebody else?
Those are very good guess, sis, but I think it's Ghost Spider.
Which again is another name for this character. And yes, it is
Really?
Ghost Spider is a name that she goes by. She is also known as Spider Gwen, and she is also known as Spider Woman. So all those guesses are correct.
It just shows how indecisive modern comic book writers and creators are when it comes to naming characters or even giving them mantles. It's like Spider Gwen, yeah. Wait, Spider Woman, no. Ghost Spider, yeah. Just color whatever you want. Just don't color late for dinner.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, no, he's Spider Man. No, he spins. No, he's Kid Arachnid. He's just call him Spider Man. We don't know.
Yeah, well, the thing is, nobody wants. They try and get him to call him Spider Man, but when they put him in the regular universe, nobody accepts that. When he was in the Ultimate Universe, people could accept it, but not.
Yeah, because there should only be one Spider Man at a time. Not two characters with the same name in the same place. You never see Hal Jordan and the other guy, John Stewart, in the same spot.
Yes, they are a lot
They'll
of
say,
times.
"Hey, Green Lantern," then they say, "Yes."
They're in the same spot quite a bit, especially in the Green Lantern book.
But in the end, I guess they just go by their real names then.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
It's only when they're on Earth that they'll both go by Green Lantern. Anyway, so let's swing out of round 1 and into round 2. Now, any ideas who this might be?
I got an idea, but I don't know.
Fitzchosen says the difference is the Green Lanterns are a police force.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay,
They're actual force. They're a corps.
Outcast says Bakaku. Same with same with Fitzchozo. And since it doesn't seem like there's anybody here at the moment else to guess, do you believe they are correct?
Yeah. I think their answer is correct. It's that guy.
That guy. Yes, this is Katsutsui Bakagu, or I pronounced it from My Hero Academia.
I need to watch that someday. One of these days. I didn't know the show was that old. Over 10 years old, huh? Actually, it ended, didn't it?
Yeah.
Manga ended.
And so has the anime.
Wow. That means I know how much I need to read or watch ahead of time. I can schedule it.
Well, that round was not all that explosive. Let's see how explosive round 3 is.
hold on. Wait a second. Okay, I think I know who this is now.
You only think?
Yeah, well, I have a good idea of who it is. I just the names and all that stuff. I need to. You can never be too sure. You can never be too sure.
Well, Fitzchoso has put in his answer saying Black Wally West.
You can't say that.
He already
That's
did.
offensive. He can't say that.
But he did.
Put him in timeout.
No.
Ban him. Ban this man.
He's just giving a defining characteristic of somebody.
What? You're Canadian. You're not supposed to see color.
I see red and white all the time. Red all the time.
Oh no.
Fitzgerald says, I'm black.
Sure you are. That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
But Outcast says Wallace West. Now, do you believe they are correct?
I'll say it's Kid Flash. That's what my final answer is.
Well, that works too, technically.
I'm a technical person.
Fizz says, I'm saying it bluntly.
Why do you got to be so blunt, Fizz?
But everybody is correct. They got this in a flash. It is the Black Kid Flash from when they did the New 52. He's joking, Fitzchoso. He's joking.
No kings here?
Yeah. No, it's just Fitzchoso said, you think I'm lying about my race? How would you know? He doesn't.
Yeah, how would I know? How would I know?
He's just teasing.
You can never be too sure nowadays. You can identify as anything.
Yeah. That's not something Fitzchoso would do.
All right.
Okay, anyways, Fitzchoso got first place for that one. Followed by Outcast. Well, we sped into round 2. Now we need to speed out. We sped out of round 2 into round 3. Now we need to speed out of round 3 and into round 4.
It's a little late with that one.
Now, any ideas who this might be?
Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas.
Only a couple?
Well, there's probably more. Because of the weapons. The weapons ring a bell.
Well, Fitzchoso says Ghost Rider 3.
Interesting. Wait, did you log out or did I log out?
Neither.
I heard sounds.
You heard sounds?
Yeah. Like I was logged out or something.
Let's see. Outcast says Robbie Reyes. Fitzchoso, not counting the cowboy. I don't think the Cowboys canon anymore.
What
Well, it
isn't that
wouldn't.
a Phantom Rider or something, or White Ghost, or
Yeah. CJ Posh says Ghost Rider 2.
oh, are you sure it's two? It is a mantle.
Apparently. Okay,
Everything's a mantle.
so do you believe
Even
they
Thor.
are basically they're saying Ghost Rider? Do you believe they are correct?
Uh, yes, I believe this is Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Yeah, either that or Lobo, but I think it's Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
Yeah, well, guess what? No vengeance is going to be taken upon you.
Oh, thank goodness.
So
Good work, everyone.
I'm going to ignore the twos, the threes, and whatever. I'm just gonna accept Ghost Rider from them. I don't know the number or whatever. I know there's
Yeah,
been
there's too
a
many.
few Ghost Riders, so
Hmm.
Fitzchozo gets it first, but Outcast actually said his secret identity name, so that I count as right. You know, if he had said, Johnny Blaze, obviously it's not Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, it's Robbie Reyes. So I wouldn't have counted
Hmm.
that correct, but he said Robbie Reyes.
That's a good point. At least he didn't say Mexican Ghost Rider. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, it's the first one. What? What do you mean it's the first one? There's been like there's been 4 or 5 Ghost Riders, CJ Posh. There was
Hmm.
Johnny. I know there was Johnny Blaze. Was there somebody after Johnny Blaze? And then
Yeah, there was Danny
Robbie.
Ketch.
Yeah, and then there's Robbie Reyes, and then technically there's a guy on the horseback too.
Yeah,
But you'll get
which I
points.
can't remember
Um,
what he's called.
but we'll give you points, Posh. You said Ghost Rider, so that's what I.
Yes, no ethnicity necessary.
Oh, you're forgetting the girl. Okay, I didn't even know that there was a girl Ghost Rider.
I don't remember a girl rider. Wait, hold on. I mean, excuse me, ghost girl, right? Girl Ghost Rider.
Anyways, apparently everybody stood a ghost of a chance, and no vengeance will be taken upon anybody. But see whether they'll stand up to the spirit of vengeance in round 5. If that
Carol's
makes
own
any
tongue.
sense.
It, not really. I guess.
Now it
Okay,
might
this.
get hard. Hard a
Yeah,
little.
this is starting to get difficult now. Nothing comes to mind at this moment.
Fitzjoseph says nobody keeps track of all these Ghost Riders. Well, some people do,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not one of them.
Good point.
Posh says Rick's got some real knee slappers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Outcast says, forget me nots. And I was going to ask you, any idea who this might be? Alpha?
Forget me not. Um. Um. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing. What number is this again?
5.
Number 5, and I don't know. All these modern characters.
These are just some you might know higher up, some you might not. Fitzchozo says, forget me not. and see whether Posh will copy the answer or not. To get another point. If it's the right answer. And Posh copies the answer and says, "Forget me not." Well, I won't forget you, Posh. I won't forget you either, Fitz. Or Outcast. Will you forget them?
You're not forgetful. No, they're unforgettable. Unforgettable. Every way.
Posh says, "I'm just piggybacking my way to victory." So, do you believe they're correct that this is Forget Me Not?
You know what? Consensus says it is. So I'm going to have to agree with our contestants and say that this is Forget Me Not.
Do you even know
Finally.
about a character Forget Me Not?
It's probably a manga character or something.
Nope, it is not a manga character. And I did not know about him either until I did this. But apparently they did not forget this character. Yes, this is Forget Me Not. He is an X-Men.
Oh boy. Well, that silhouette, I guess they figured it out. I was just confused. I was like, nothing comes to mind. Just a balding guy in a jacket.
So Outcast got number 1, followed by Fitzchozo, and then Posh. But he's not balding. He's got hair.
It's a Ing. Bald Ing.
Fitzchozo says his power is people forget about him. Well, you want to know something?
Oh.
I'm forgetting about him right now.
Oh man, I got that power too.
Let's see whether people forget about round 6. Well, we forget about round 7.
Oh man, my soundboard isn't showing.
Posh says he doesn't look like a proper X-Men. No, he doesn't. So, any ideas who this might be?
Wait. Looks like someone with gloves. You okay, Cross?
Yeah, one of these days.
Sounds like you got a drinking problem there.
Yes, I need to drink some water.
Right, the old white lightning again. Going down smooth, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know who this is. Oh, wait. No, wait. No way. It can't be that character. You know what? I'll say that. That's the only thing that comes to mind. I'll be wrong, but it's a name.
Fitzchozo says Linda from The Walking Dead.
Oh, that comic was still running in 2014.
And then he corrected himself and said Lydia.
Oh, spell check, I guess. Will you allow it?
Yeah. He says autocorrect got in the way. I know it can, and it's easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I assumed as much.
Outcast says Lydia. Just waiting to
Interesting name.
see whether Posh puts in an answer.
Ross, have you ever met someone named Lydia?
I'm not sure, but wasn't
I mean, like
the
ever.
but I might have. I'm not sure. But didn't that wasn't that the name of the woman that helped Paul, who was made purple?
Wait, what? Is this a lesser known Bible story you're telling me?
Paul met her in I forget what town it was, and her name I'm thinking Lydia. She met her by the shore, and she became a Christian, and then let him stay at her house for a while.
Hmm. That is a lesser known Bible story.
It's not so lesser known, but apparently to you it is. Anyways, Posh does say Lydia. Now, is that who you were thinking was, or were you thinking this was a different character?
Oh, I was thinking it was the character Michonne. I think that's the character's name from Walking Dead. But it might just be the
Well,
art style.
well, Walking Dead is correct, but
Okay.
you're wrong, Alpha. It is Lydia.
Oh,
Probably the sword made you think Michonne.
yeah. That and the silhouette of the hair. It was Kirkman again with his grand ideas that everyone buys 10 years later and makes them rich.
Yeah, I was reading the thing at this point too. She's part of a group, or was part of a group. I'm not sure whether it's changed. That roamed with the walkers in disguise.
Ew.
So they wore, dead skin over themselves and all that. And she ended up becoming Carl's girlfriend, I believe. It was around then that I stopped reading it.
Eh. I never read it. I watched the show for a bit. Well, it
Yeah.
was my mom used to watch it, but I just listen in. After a while, I was like, there's no hope. This show's depressing. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's just making me sad. So I just stopped watching.
Ah. Well,
I'm no glutton for punishment.
well, let's keep walking let's walk away from round 6 into round 7.
I got the soundboard. So we're on round 7. We're about close to halfway done.
Yep. We would have been here sooner, but, internet problems.
Technical difficulty. So this should be a like fairly, you know, easy yet fairly difficult like silhouette.
Well, at this point, I'm not even going to say that they're going to be all easy or all difficult. It's what I could get that I thought was halfway decent.
That's fair. That's a fair answer.
Because
Being honest.
I had like I'd say 40 to 50 characters to choose from. And I tried not to make them so much all Marvel or DC because most of them were from Marvel or DC, and especially more from Marvel. We do have a thing from Outcast saying Sarda. So if Chozo or Posh wants to let me know whether they're guessing or not. And do you have any idea who this is?
Oh, no. Honestly, no. I don't have I don't have any answer right here.
That's all right. You know,
Thank you.
this is easy but a hard week. Like I said, a little bit of research and I think you can get almost any of these characters. Although you have to be quick as well. CJ Posh
Yep.
puts in Sarda as well. And somehow I think if Chozo hasn't put in an answer yet or not, he's not putting in one. So are you going to agree with Outcast? CJ Posh says, don't let me down, Outcast. So you're going to agree with Outcast, or do you, well, think it might be a different character, although you have no idea what character it would be?
Actually, after hearing that comment, I'm losing confidence in you guys. I don't know if I should follow your lead. But I have no alternative, so I'll say it's that person who Sarda. This is
Okay.
Sarda.
Oh. Fitzchozo does come in with an answer and says Alatia Jaguar. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And
Ooh.
Elka says, I won't. And, well, somebody Sarda has the right answer. And it isn't Fitzchozo. This is from a character from Naruto.
Oh, and it's Sarda?
Yeah. Her preteen version. So Outcast was correct.
So that's a Naruto character? I don't remember her.
Yeah, it's a younger version of the character. It said preteen, so.
Well, I didn't finish. Only got 747 episodes in to Shippuden.
Was it? I think she was in chapter 700 or something like that.
And there's so many. It's just that Pain saga kind of like drained me. It was so depressing and sad. I haven't been able to get back to the show because Pain just that was emotionally draining reading that watching the show.
Well, she was Naruto new in then I don't know. Anyways, we're going from 7 to 8.
Ooh. I think I may know who this is. Wait, no, I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I'm definitely wrong. The more I look at it, the more I realize how wrong I am. Plus, I do research.
Oh, Outcast says Valzad.
You're just making up names.
It's not me, it's Outcast.
All right, Outcast. We'll let it slide this time.
But aren't all names made up? Aren't all words just made up?
Yeah, there's just sounds someone made, and they're like, you know what? I like that sound. We should keep using that. I look at that. I hear that sound, and I just think of you. I'm gonna make that sound every time I think of you.
I want you to make this sound to refer to me. CJ Posh
Actually,
said,
that'd be a great thing for an alien to say.
CJ Posh says, Valzad. Okay, says, I mix alphabet soup and I say what comes out. Yeah. CJ
Ah,
Posh
see,
says,
that's strategy.
CJ Posh says, Outcast knows all. So, Fitzjones, are you making another guess? Or making a guess for this round? And CJ Posh, he doesn't know all, but he knows a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Someone reads comics.
He gives up. Okay, so round 8. You said you thought you knew who this was, I think? At
Yeah,
first?
I thought it was the Century, but I think that character showed up in like 2004 or 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure,
Oh.
but Velzlod is actually correct. It was a super answer. He became Superman in the newer Earth 2.
I'm not familiar with Earth 2 Superman.
Well, of course, the original was Clark Kent, and he went bad and all that. He got brainwashed in the new curriculum or whatever back in 2014 era. And
Oh yeah,
Valzad,
definitely 2014 era.
and Valzad ended up coming on the scene and defeated him.
Huh. And then he stole his mantle. I mean, his name anyway.
Yeah. Uh, CJ Posh says, "Don't burst his bubble. He knows all." Well, I think even Outcast would say he doesn't know all. So, anyways,
That's
okay,
good.
I have Outcast with first place, and then Posh.
You have failed this city, Superman.
Well,
I shall become the new Superman.
round 8 was just a little super. Let's see how
Just a little.
super round 9 is.
Oh boy. Such a unassuming silhouette. How could you?
Round 9.
This is just number 9. It's round 9. That means there's like 6 left, right?
Yeah,
Are they all going to be this torturous?
maybe. I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
Oh no. Well, I stopped reading comics in 2014. That's the reason I chose this year. I want to see if it was as bad as I remember.
And is it?
It hasn't disappointed so far. It hasn't disappointed. It's just a whole bunch of mantle swapping. But it was interesting seeing that my hero character show up. I was like, wow, you know what? No wonder people switched over to manga that year.
Well, it doesn't look like
Do better,
anybody's
America.
got a good idea of who this is.
Might be a manga character. Who knows?
Fitzchoso says, "I give up."
I know. Look at the art style. It's a slender person. There was already one My Hero Academia character. Maybe this is another. Maybe it's a Walking Dead character again. Who knows? Just think about 2014. Unless you blocked it out like me.
And then you got me to bring it back.
Oh no, the memories, ah!
See, Outcast says you. Why you?
Ooh, interesting. It's an actual character?
Ooh woo. Guess so.
Ooh woo.
Unless, are webtoons considered comics? Technically, yes.
Cartoon.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. I think technically, yeah.
Well, I think Fitzgerald, I think he was more asking me whether I considered them comics in the grand scheme of this.
It's a good question. It's fair.
Yeah. And I would say technically yes, but I can't say I didn't, but I can say I'm not sure whether I used any webtoon characters.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sometimes, web comics get webtoons or whatever get converted into comics eventually. They just try to find the audience on there, and then once they get so many stories, they compile them into a book.
Yeah. So is why you your answer for this round, Outcast? I just want to confirm before.
Why you? Why me? I thought it was funny.
And then Posh puts in YU. Not even waiting for her Outcast's answer to my question. Yeah, I'm going with YU from the South Korean webtoon, The Boxer. Will you go along with him, or will you decline to answer at all?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I will say, you know what? I don't think it's a webtoon, and I think it might be a Walking Dead character because that style really does remind me of the girl that you showed earlier. I forgot her name already.
Lydia.
It wasn't Lydia. Yeah, it reminds me of Lydia. 2014. That's pretty late in the Walking Dead series. Dang, I don't know any later characters who were teenagers. So that's my guess. I think it's a Walking Dead character. I'm not gonna give a name because I don't have one.
Well, you walked into the wrong answer, and well,
pardon my French.
my only question is to Outcast: why you have to give wrong answer? This is Kick-Ass. There was a couple different people that was Kick-Ass. This is the second one, or supposed to be the second one. I'm not sure whether I tried to find an image of the second one. This could be it. It could not. I'm not sure. But there was a second character in 2014 that became Kick-Ass.
I didn't even know that. This is a trick question. Tricky Ricky. How dare you? Plus, I would never say that name. So either way, I wouldn't even get it right. I say kick A or something like that.
No, the second that she was the third one actually. Um,
That's a she?
no.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
The first one was David Liski. Then there was Paul McHugh, and then there was Patience Lee.
Patiently. If I ever have a kid, I can name her that.
The image you have is the first Kick-Ass. Yeah, the second. Yeah, I thought it might have been. I was trying to find real hard an image of the second one. I didn't even know what the difference would be myself. Like it says here, Paul McHugh is an initial 12-year-old middle school student bullied at school, who Mindy recruits after David's retirement. The third, so he's like 12 years old.
Whoa. Was he? Was she Batman recruiting children to fight her war?
Hit Girl's, like young too. The second Kick-Ass is a supporting character in Hit Girl. So maybe I should have been looking in that. Anyways, nobody got it. Like if somebody would have just said Kick-Ass, I would have accepted it.
Hmm.
Obviously.
You'll never hear me say that.
Kick arse. How about that? Will you say that?
Well, for money. I've played Scottish before. It's more Irish sounding though.
Okay. Well, round
For me,
nine,
but not
apparently.
you, Mr. Piper.
Well, apparently, round nine kicked everybody's arse. Let's see whether round 10 kicks people's arse.
No, that wasn't 20. That wasn't that far ago. Huh. No, that has to be a character I've never.
Fitzgerald says Hit Girl was older at that point. Yeah. The second Kick-Ass has brown hair, says Outcast. Okay.
Okay. Can we stop talking about that character? It's bumping up the age rating on this stream. It's supposed to be a family show.
Yes, technically it's sort of supposed to be a family show, but I do say kids. I clicked the thing about, this show's not for kids. I did that a long time ago just because it was easier. Fitzgerald says Lash, and then says Outcast says Lash.
Oh, wow. I recognize this character.
Now the question is CJ Posh still here to copy out copy their answers?
I don't know.
Or has he lashed out to other things?
I don't know. Maybe he's answering the phone.
He put Lash. And Outcast says, "Who was this character inspired by? Akuma? I have no idea." Outcast. So no, not really. He was from Marvel. Was pushing the Inhumans to replace the X-Men. So, the question is, do you believe this is Lash, as the audience does, or do you believe this is some other character?
Sure. It kind of looks like a My Hero character, though, to me. But if you're saying it's Inhuman, I guess so. Yeah. Lash.
Okay,
It's
says, but yeah.
Lash.
Okay, says, yeah, but he still looks inspired by Akuma. Well, you're not lashing out at the wrong place. This is Lash. He is an Inhuman. So,
Good work, everyone. Except me, because I've never heard of this character.
guess what? Neither did I.
Oh, you don't read Inhumans?
Not a lot. Anyways, Fitzchozo got, and I wasn't really reading too many comics in 2014. Fitzchozo, then Outcast, then Posh.
That's a fair answer.
Well, let's lash out onto round 11 to see whether anybody gets an answer. And this character has many names, but I'm only going to accept one of them.
Okay, that's a hint. Which is interesting because we've already had one character with many names, which was Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Ghost Spider. You know? Because they're so indecisive, they can't decide on anything.
Although, I'll admit, I'm not sure whether this image is from when he first came on the scene, first appeared, but I had to go with the image that I could find.
Oh, there you go. That's a hint. He said he. He said he.
Yeah, well, I think you can look at this and determine that it's a he.
I don't know. There's a lot of bald ladies out there nowadays. Could have been
True.
Sinead O'Connor. That's a 90s reference, kids.
And of course, Outcast and Fitzchozo are doing their little research. I'm not sure whether Fitzchozo is, but Outcast is probably doing some quick research. Outcast
Probably.
is like,
How else would you find out about Lash?
what? Outcast says, "Are you repeating characters from the same books?" I will say it's possible. Normally I don't try to do that, but with so many with not too many people to choose from, it's something that I could do this time. I'm not saying I have, but with the pool very small, I could have, but I'm not saying I did either. So normally I try not to, but
That's true.
Fitzgerald says,
I forgot that.
but when the pool is small, sometimes I do. Not that there's always a lot of small pools to go around, but
Hmm. Some dead pools.
yeah, and this one is
It's not-
sort of a dead pool because they're so little. But
Yep.
this is not a dead pool, obviously.
Oh, so that wasn't a hint.
No.
Okay.
I was just playing off your, you know, joke or whatever statement.
Right.
Okay, I think it's time for that time. You know what time that is, right?
Timer time.
Yeah. Oh, Outcast says Alpha.
What?
I don't think
What do you
he's
wanna know?
I don't think he's referring to you.
What? He's gonna ask me something, right? What's up? What do you want,
I,
Outcast? What's up?
I believe he's referring to Alpha from The Walking Dead.
Huh? Someone
No,
stole my name?
or did you steal somebody else's name?
No, this is an original name.
And actually, you're Alpha Proto. He's just a Alpha.
Mm.
Although a
plenty of
lot of
people call
people, Alpha for short, yeah.
Some people call me Mr. Proto. How are you today? Like, oh, I'm doing well, thank you.
It says. Then I think to play along with, he says, "How are you?"
I'm doing pretty good. I really am hungry though.
But you're not a hungry hippo, are you?
No, I'm not a hippo. How dare you?
Oh, Posh. Let's still do that counter for Posh. See whether he and the counter gets stuck, of course.
Please get stuck. Situations like that, sometimes you need to call a plumber.
Oh, come on.
It's just extra time, everyone.
Okay. Oh, Posh says the Kingpin.
Ooh. You know what? That could be a modern kingpin. Get on Ozempic, work out a little bit, do some Pilates, and yeah, this could be it. This character looks bald, you know.
Yes. But what I think he's going with is the Matt in 2014, Matt Murdock became the Kingpin.
Oh, really? Hmm. I don't see any horns. Oh, wait, did Matt shave his head? And you know what? That might be it. 2014, outside of the box thinking.
Yeah,
All new, all different Kingpin.
And Fitzgerald says, "Are you talking about when Daredevil became Kingpin?"
I had no idea. Like I said, I stopped reading then.
So, we have Alpha. We have Outcast saying Alpha from The Walking Dead. We have CJ Posh saying Kingpin, most likely Daredevil, Matt Murdock being Kingpin in 2014. So do you believe it's either of those characters, or do you think it's some other character entirely?
Wow. You know what? That that amazes me so much. Yeah, I think this is the Kingpin. That
And
is a great answer. You even got the year, so how could it not be? His
uh,
answer?
no, he didn't. He said he didn't shave his head. So,
Oh,
but this is not Alpha, and this is not the Kingpin. This is Duke Thomas. He ends up working with Batman. He became a Robin for a while in the We Are Robin thing. So there was a whole bunch of Robins that weren't related to or weren't working with Batman. There was just a whole bunch of people that kids that called themselves Robin working together. And then he became a protege of Batman called the Signal. So you could have called him Robin, and I wouldn't have accepted that because he wasn't a Robin in his first appearance. You could have called him the Signal, and I wouldn't have accepted that because he didn't become the Signal right away.
oh boy.
So
Comics everything.
Fitzgerald says Signal Man currently. Now he's the Signal Man. Okay, I thought he was just the Signal. Okay, but
Well, the thing is, they all named themselves after things that already existed, like Batwing and the Bat Signal. So I guess
no, he's not even
Batwing's
the
gonna call
Bat.
himself.
He's not even Bat Signal. He's just the Signal, and he works during the
Sure.
daytime instead of at night.
Bat Signal doesn't work in the daytime. You can't see it. It has to be on clouds at nighttime.
So
His name makes no sense.
he's not Bat Signal. He's just Signal. Anyways, that signals the end of round 11. Let's signal round 12.
2014 strikes again.
Fitzgerald says he has the power to control light.
Oh, so he's a Batman character with actual powers?
I guess so.
See, okay, that's cool.
Oh, Outcast comes up with an answer almost right away and says Julia Pennyworth. And then Fitzgerald says Jaeger. I think he's going back to his earlier answer. And will Posh come in believing Outcast or believing Fitzchozo? Who will he put his faith in? Or will he come up with his own completely unique answer like he did last round? And at the same time, convince Alpha Proto, the comic pro.
I'm gonna come. Well, not yet. I hope someday. I hope someday.
Okay, the comic Finiciato.
My knowledge only goes up to like 2014, though.
Well, it's just the thing. Last season, you were so good, you know. You were the winner of last season, of course.
Yeah, that's because I had good internet.
Well, that definitely helped for sure. But you knew a lot of the right answers too, and people did guess off you too. A few people, and of course, I remember when we were doing the Scribattle, I grabbed a lot of your answers.
I knew it. You can't hide your secrets from me. I knew it would come to light one day.
Outcast.
Now that
CJ
weight's off
Posh.
your shoulders.
CJ Posh says, "My man, Outcast, Julia Pennyworth." So, are you going with Outcast? Are you going with Fitzchozo? Are you gonna take a page out of CJ Posh from last round and go with your own answer?
I have no idea who this could be, so I guess Julia Pennyworth, because I don't know who that is.
Well, Pennyworth should give you a clue.
I guess.
We know another really famous character with that last name.
Yeah, that's true. What? The silhouette looks like a hero silhouette in a costume. Or heroine.
Yeah. But people have gotten theirs. Pennyworth. This is Julia Pennyworth. She is Alfred's daughter, I believe. So, or granddaughter. I'm not sure.
But I didn't know he was married.
Uh,
Why is he spending all
I don't
Thomas
think
Wayne's
it's.
house, wife and a kid?
I don't think it was. You know, marriage that she was consumed in, but I could be wrong. So Posh got second place there.
Well, maybe I remember Batman and Robin movie. Alfred's niece shows up. Maybe that's his
Yeah.
niece. She'll say,
No,
"Suit me up, Uncle Alfred." And then she'll become Batgirl.
Yeah, I think she ended up working with Batwoman.
Oh, well, that haircut gives it away.
Fitzchozo says, "I think she's a bastard."
Whoa, hey, you don't know her. Such language.
Although I think that's only referred to for guys born out of wedlock, not women. But I do think there is a term for women too. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so let's we got our Pennyworth out of that round. Let's see whether we can get a more than a penny's worth out of round 13.
What? It's just a shape. I don't see any limbs or anything. It's just a shape.
It is round 13.
You joshing me here?
Would I josh you?
Probably. Everyone will call me Josh. No, that's. I don't. What? What is? Well, is this is comics and manga, right?
Well, it's comics from around the world.
Okay, so it could be something that. What something that became a comic count?
Well,
Fitzchozo
says Bobcat Kapoo.
Okay, you got to be serious here. You got to get in like real answers, not just smashing your keyboard, okay? This is a family game. We're giving serious answers,
We
What's
are?
your real answer? What? "2014. That's my last year of college. Before I gave up. Like I can't do this. I'm just spending money and I'm not learning anything.
Ah,
My cup is full.
Outcast says, I'll go with Fizz. Bugcat Kapu.
Oh boy.
And then CJ Posh goes Bugcat Kapu as well. So do you think they're right? Do you think it's something else? What?
I'm going to say Suspect from Among Us. Maybe Among Us had a comic that came out, adaptation, and this reminds me of one of the Among Us characters. With
Well,
its arms up.
Well, you want to know something? You're not
What?
Among Us. This is
What?
Bugcat Kapu.
But I'm not among the correct people. One of the wrong people. How did you even find this thing?
Yeah.
This is,
It was on the list of characters. Comic book characters.
American or Japanese? What? Is this a manga character?
I forget. Let's see.
Chat, help me out. I don't know what this thing is. Is it a cat?
Bugcat Kapu. Bugcat Kapu, sometimes abbreviated to Kapu, is a cartoon character resembling a chubby blue cat with 6 legs. He is the namesake of the main subject of a web comic strip on Facebook and Instagram. The cartoon on YouTube that stickers online. So sort of a webtoon, actually. So I did.
Well, and I guess that confirms you will use webtoons.
And that's what I was thinking of him when I was saying that.
Confirmed. It is confirmed. Webtoons are a thing on this game, the Silhouette game.
Kapu is described as a little monster like cat and like a bug. Oh, what was your question again about him?
I wanted to know if it was a bug or a cat, and I guess I was right on both counts.
Yeah, it's been both. Fitzgerald says, Among Us didn't come out until 2020. Anyways,
wow.
Fitzgerald got first place there.
I can't tell 10 years apart from.
It's only
not 10. I can't tell 12 years from 6 years.
There we go. Round 13. Well, nobody needs to get any bit catty about round 13. We can just bug out and go to round 14.
14, huh? Oh boy. Round 14. Difficult round.
Why? What's so difficult about this one?
It's just a shape. It's like oil spill or something.
It's the shape of a character.
You say so. I don't see it.
So you're saying you don't know who this character is?
No, I don't.
Do you think the chat's going to know who this character is?
Yeah, they're young and virile. They know all these modern characters. They knew the Bugcat Kapu thing.
Well, Fitzgerald knew it, and
yeah, that's what I was talking about. They're all young. Oh, Gen Alpha people.
Because this is the final round, I'm going to go with White Fox. Actually, it's the second to last final round. This is round 14, not 15. It's Chozo.
Oh, well, Fitzchozo's just saying that this is the final round and round 15 is the bonus round.
I guess he could think of it like that if he wants to. Doesn't mean it's true.
No, the customer's always right.
Anyways, he says he's going with White Fox.
Why's he got to be a white fox?
Because that's the name of the character that he's thinking about, which I believe is a Marvel character.
What? It's like Black Wally West, right?
White Fox is a superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, created by writer and artist Young Hoon Koo. The character first appeared in Avengers Electric Drain. Aim Han is a superhero from South Korea. She belongs to a species of shape-shifting nine-tail whatever.
Wait, hold on. Isn't the nine-tail stuff Japanese?
And we have Outcast
Kitsu.
coming in saying Inferno.
Ooh, see? That sounds like something it would look like.
What? This doesn't look like something shape-shifting into something?
Yeah, it does. It's like a genie or something.
And you're saying this doesn't look like a guy on fire or producing fire?
Yeah, it does too.
So, do you think this is White Fox or Inferno? And CJ Posh goes with Inferno, believing Outcast.
It's White Fox set on fire and turned into a blazing inferno. That way I get all the answers right.
Sorry, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, man.
You got to pick one of three answers. Either White Fox, going with Fitzchozo, Inferno, going with Outcast and CJ Posh, or something else entirely that you think it might be.
2014 character. Number 14 for 2014. I'll go with Fitzchozo's answer. I don't want him to be by himself.
Well, you want to know something? For Fitzchozo,
What?
things have just gone up in an Inferno.
Ooh.
This
So
is...
got it.
No. This is Inferno. It went up in an Inferno because this is Inferno and he's producing heat, so he's just been burned.
Oh, no. Was White Fox?
No, this is not White Fox.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot. It's Inferno. So what story is this character from again?
He's from Marvel, I believe. Let's see.
I should actually look at the screen.
Inferno is a superhero pairing American comic book published by Marvel Comics, created by Charles Scholl and Joe whatever. The character first appeared in Inhuman #1.
Wait, who again? Charles Scholl? The Superman creators?
No, Charles
Schuster?
Soul with an E.
Oh, okay.
And Joe something.
Sorry, Fizz, I let you down. But that sounded like an Agent of Atlas character you were describing. Where they tried to put all the Oriental people in the same team and say, see, we got the Oriental Avengers here.
So now we are on the final round, or will be on the final round, because round 14 was a real inferno. How much of an inferno will round 15 be?
Oh boy.
And some things I had to just the one foot I tried to make visible, I messed up on it a little bit, so don't consider too much of the left foot. It was hidden, so I just didn't want to. And the one hand was grabbing something, so I just tried to copy it or cut it out the best I could.
Okay.
Now Fitzchozo is saying Jagger. Again.
Hey, it's a good answer. "2014, folks." Looks like a character who holds things in the character's hand and wears clothes and has hair. You think of a character who holds things in their hand and has hair and wears clothes? I think so. Those are the
Yeah,
hints.
well, almost every character.
Ah, come on. I was trying to be supportive.
You know, the only ones that don't do stuff like that, well, he still holds stuff, but he doesn't have hair, and that's Professor Xavier. He holds lots of things, but he doesn't have hair.
That's true. He can't hold hair on his head.
But Magneto holds a lot of things, and he has hair.
That's true. Now, Professor X was really the most powerful telepath in the world. He could make everyone imagine that he has long, luscious hair without them knowing it. No one would ever know he's bald. Just like Lady Tsunade's old, but she uses that magic to make everyone think that she's... Oh, I'm talking about Naruto right now.
Well, we're waiting on Outcast or CJ Posh to weigh in on this character. And with this, CJ Posh will have made it through an entire episode of being here and guessing. Congratulations.
Yay. Good work, CJ. We knew you had it in you. That means that you get points throughout the whole episode. With every point, you get closer and closer to getting a prize. So the show's not just fun, you know. You get stuff from it.
And we got the counter going down.
Ooh. The final seconds of a silhouette game. Who will reign supreme? Who will guess correctly? Who will win? Who will leave with the most points? Who will answer this mystery that is presented before us?
CJ Posh copies Fitzchozo and goes with Jagger. And there we have it. All the time. The timer is done. The thing is done. We're just wasting a couple seconds just to see whether anybody the delay that there is if anybody gets anything in. And you know what? Do you think this is? Outcast says you got me on this one. So, do you think this is the character Fitzchozo is guessing, or do you think this is some other character?
You know what? I'm gonna have faith in Fitzchozo's answer. You know, I'm gonna believe in him. I'm gonna believe in the Fitzchozo that believes in me, and say yes, it is Jigger.
Well, you know what they say. Third time's the charm, and this is the third time that he's put that name in, and it's correct this
And
time.
wow, who is this character?
From a British comic book.
Wow,
With the same name.
wow, Fitz is
Uh,
very well read. He reads everything: Japanese stuff, American stuff, British stuff.
CJ
Work.
Posh says, I see this exact picture on Google of Jagger. Or however you pronounce it.
Good work. Uh, wait, you like bet and like spend money to use this character, and you were just guessing where it was?
Who, me?
No, Fizz. Did Fizz choose this character?
No, he didn't.
Oh wow, I'm surprised that Fizz was so certain that this character would be on this list.
No, I'm not sure whether it's he was certain. He just thought the images that came up before were it.
Huh. Well, it was a 2014 character, so eventually, I guess, it
Yeah.
had to be sooner or later.
Yeah, and
So
there
you didn't
were,
have many to choose from.
yeah, like the Wikipedia list, there was like 29, and then I found another one with a few My Hero Academia characters and the Naruto characters. So I used that, and I looked at DC and Marvel, their stuff. That's where I got like a couple of theirs.
Mhm.
Like I think that's where I got the idea for David Thomas, whatever, the Signal guy. And
I'm
what's her
actually
name?
surprised you didn't use a bunch of My Hero characters. You really did stick to one character per title for the most part.
Yeah, I tried.
Stuck to your rule.
Like obviously DC and Marvel both got 2 or 3 characters, and actually, 2 Inhumans were on it. So 2 or 3. So
Really?
well, Lash was Inhuman, and for what's his name? Inferno was Inhuman.
Oh, I didn't know Inferno was an Inhuman.
Outcast says, I'd say we did pretty good today. Yeah. And you know what? I was like sort of expecting this. In fact, I was expecting a little bit more. So the fact that I was able to stump them on actually 2 completely, I'd say pretty good.
Mhm.
They're next week, pretty much except for next Saturday. Like August 1st, I'll be doing a show, but next week I probably won't have any shows. I might actually do a show on Thursday when I get back. I'm going down to the States for Kingdom Bound, which is a Christian music festival. So I might have a show on the Thursday when I get back, but it won't be the Silhouette game. It'll just be get on, talk. Maybe I'll draw something.
Oh, will
So,
Striper be there?
unfortunately, not. King and Country will be.
Well, Newsboys?
No,
Newsboys? Is that what they're called?
no, no,
Skillet?
no Skillet. They were there last year, apparently. The only band
Ah,
that I know of is for King and Country. and there's a whole bunch of others.
Will Creed be
Uh,
there?
no.
Oh man. Can you take me higher? Well, maybe you can vlog and hand out some, you know, snowdrift
Oh
ash
yeah,
cans or
I'm going to be trying to hand out Snowdrift ash can and Canadian Shield ash cans. I'm even going to bring
how
down a
close do you
few.
get to the bands though?
Oh, probably not that close. I'm not talking about them necessarily, about giving them to them, but like other people that are going there to see the bands and all that, get talking. Hopefully,
Well, they could give a
uh,
shout out. That'd be cool. Shout out to Cross Comics.
so I'm gonna save this scores. So I'm not sure what we're doing in 2 weeks yet. So it'll be 2 weeks before the next Silhouette game. And actually, CJ Posh is going to be actually with me there at
Oh,
Kingdom
cool.
Bound.
What about winner's choice? Who got the most points today?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3, 21. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 31 points got Outcast. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18. One, 2, 3, 18 and 6, 24. Outcast got Outcast got the most points.
Oh wow. Good work, Outcast. Can Outcast, make a recommendation since he won?
Yeah. Of course. If he wants.
Cool. Give some winners advantage. No, like a few years ago when I was on the Pencil Jack forums, they had a contest and the winner would pick the theme.
Yeah.
So it was always winner's advantage. It was pretty interesting though. Because I was the winner a few times and I ended up losing a lot.
Well, you know what? I think we will do the 2010s, like 2010 to 2019 manga slash anime characters. Well, for they first came out in that era. Of course, I'm gonna have to get Metal's help for that.
It's a lot. But, it's less narrow than 1 year. We'll give everyone a good chance. Actually, what what day will you be back? Maybe there's something happening around then though. Maybe there's a
Uh,
movie or a TV show or something.
give me a sec.
because that's quite a while from now. 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man, of course, is coming out in 2 weeks, or the 31st, a week from tomorrow.
Maybe you should do Spider-Man villains then. He has a huge rogues gallery.
So 2000, oh no, from 2010 to 2019. So a 10-year span worth of manga and anime only. Like, doing like the 90s or the 80s, but the 2010s.
Oh, yeah. Then we could get the medal to be a special guest. It would keep things fun. We can only do so much.
Yeah. And you get next week off, too.
Ah, cool. Thanks, boss. Vacation. Actually, no, I'll probably end up drawing Snowdrift. So, no vacation. Get on that desk. Start drawing.
Yeah. We need page 5 done. You got like 4 pages done in 1 month, and then this 5th page is taking you like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, well, this animation's taking me a long time. I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
to finish it last night because they were like, hey, can you get it done by Thursday? And I was like, yeah. So I spent all Wednesday trying to get it done. I got turned in this morning, and I was waiting for a response, but they haven't responded to it. So now I'm like paranoid that they're going to look at it and be like, you said you could get this in on Thursday, and we don't like it. And I'll be like, oh, no. But then I'll be like, but I did get it in on Thursday, but you didn't say anything. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to put in an invoice tomorrow and say, I got it done. Give me my money. Or they'll fire me. I don't want to be fired. And I'll have to work on comics.
North Korean stuff, right? What do you mean by that, Outcast?
North Korean stuff.
Well, that's technically
Jaegers?
anime manga, but usually we just deal with Japan, I believe.
I don't think North Korea has manga. They have pamphlets for communist, propaganda.
No South Korean
For the great leader.
stuff, right?
Oh, South Korean. That's manhwa. 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 Manhwa.
So, there we go. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Pretty much all my programming next week is non-existent. But like I said, I'll
Maybe
probably
some shorts, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get some stuff done on Saturday before I leave and have them post it, and then of course I'm gonna try and do some live stuff down there. Maybe some shorts or whatever.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, everybody. This has been pretty fun. Technical difficulties aside, we enjoy spending time with you on these Thursday nights.
Yeah. So we'll catch you all later. Hopefully this will work right away. Probably not. So I'm gonna probably do a double outro. Mute.
Who's that shape on the screen today? Hey! Grab your friends, 'cause it's time.